Hello guys and welcome to a brand new video. Today I'm here with Rurouni Kenshin, the Kyoto Disturbance episode number 22 reaction. So the previous episode, yeah, it was the end of I think the whole, the Kyoto fire, that whole thing. Basically things wrapped up. Sanosuke was able to go in and deal damage to the ship. The ship started getting overflowed by water and yeah, like because of that, obviously, Kenshin cannot keep continuing his fight, couldn't continue his fight with Aoshi, and what's his name? Shisho stopped the battle, and he was like, "We'll fight again in the future. Um, for now, let us just go on our own way." And obviously, there was nowhere else to go. The ship was sinking, and they couldn't really do anything. So yeah, they left, and in the end, Shisho did tell Kenshin that I underestimated you, and that was the reason for my loss. I'll take my loss this time, but next time I'll be more serious, and I'll show you, and I'll face you properly, without any type of underestimation going on. So yeah, next battle, whenever they're going to be battling it out, it'll be probably more difficult than now. But anyways, for now we have, like we've done it. And the fire as well, we were able to bring, like put it out because the police chief had already like contacted the fire, like the fire, I don't know what they, he called them, but from a certain place he called some, like, professional, like firefighters or something like that, he said. And they were already ready, they were able to take out the fire quite quickly. It, damages did happen, but it didn't go as far as we thought it was going to go. So, that's a good thing. Anyways, let's see what happens today. Let us begin. I'll be putting the subtitles and the timer here. Sync it to whichever is your preference, and let's begin. Okay, here's the countdown. 3, 2, 1, go. Hmm. Hmm. Nice. Wait, Misao didn't come back? Oh, there they are. Damn. I guess it took them a while to come back, They were at a distance. Hmm. Hmm. What shit? Okay. No. You woke up? Hmm. Oh, damn. She like missed it. She doesn't have much time to put into eating food, so she just mixed everything. Oh, oh, these are the police officers. For a moment, I was like, who are they? The police officer and those guys who, were fighting in Shishio's group. Oh my god, this guy's just chilling in the roof. Bruh. Oh, they're back. Well, yeah. Those two are the only insults you have. Hmm. Yes. Hmm. Yeah. In the battle against the Jupon Katana. Hmm. Hmm. Oh. Right. Bruh. You think so? Yeah, now Shirobeko? Oh, okay, I thought they were gonna go to. Hmm. Oh, Hmm. Oh boy. Oh yeah, they, like Sanaska went out before that. Yeah. What? Oh, what happened? What? Oh, okay. Nah, that Usui is something else. No? Yeah. How did he? What? Oh. Oh yeah, Joel said okay. Well, yeah, Anji came. He's like, yeah, what is going on? Hmm. Right. Hmm. Oh. Damn. Oh yeah, this is the first time she met Kenshin after Kenshin came to Kyoto, I think, right? Yeah. Hmm. Yeah, this would have been a lot worse if she wasn't here. A lot of people would have died. Hmm. Who? Who? Oh. Oh, right. Well, hmm. No. Damn. No, no, no. Don't go in the same path he's going, please. Like, ugh. This is not okay. Oh my god, what now? I okay. So hmm. Splitting the hmm. I see. Okay. Oh. Hmm. Well, at least he's okay. Yeah, Sanosuke. Oh no. Sanosuke, right? Right. Favor. Is he going? He's going to ask him for help to take out Aoshi or something like that. Oh, here we go. Quite a bit. Yeah. Yep. I knew. I knew it. Yeah. Oh boy. Here we go. Yep. I knew he was going to say something like that. But no, Kenshin doesn't kill. Mm. Like he will stop him, but Kenshin is not going to go against his. True, but at the same time, I feel like if Misao didn't go there at that time, I feel like he would have bled off to death. I guess Kenshin is saying that it's not the fact that, it's that he held himself back in itself is a proof. Okay, so that's what he is saying. Hmm. Hmm. Oh no. Right. Ooh. One plan. Oh, it's from the. Okay. I was like, wait a minute. What? So, wait, he wants a duel? Okay, interesting. I thought that duelist was Sanosuke. I thought that Sanosuke was like the one who sent the duel letter to Saito or something. Okay, never mind. Because he was talking about like fighting him or something. Wait, so Shisha wants like a tournament style duel or something? Like what? Okay, I wasn't expecting that. You know, but I guess Hoji has other plans. He's saying something else. Hmm. All right, and that was today's episode. Okay, so today we had like aftermath type of episode. A few important things did happen. First and foremost, we had what's his name? Okina wake up, and Okina asks Kenshin to take out Aoshi. But obviously Kenshin says, now, like, I need to talk about this whole section. So obviously, like, Kenshin said that the way Okinawa was cut was in such a way that it actually wasn't fatal. You know, if he wanted, if Aoshi wanted, you could have sliced him into two and immediately ended him. At which I kind of said, like, oh, but that doesn't really, like, do much, because even if that was the case, he would have bled out if Misao didn't come, right? So the result would have been the same. If Misao wasn't there, he would have bled out to death and he would have died. So even if he didn't kill him immediately, it would have been, the result would have been that. If Misao, it was a good thing that Misao came there and immediately, like, helped him out and tried to stop the bleeding and, that whole thing. Right. But what Kenshin was trying to say here, which I understood after the next, like, part that he says, what Kenshin means by that is not about the eventual result, but what Kenshin is trying to focus on is the fact that there's something in his heart that actually stopped him from outright killing him is something that Kenshin is focusing on, not on the eventual result. He's focusing on more of the fact that where he could have killed him, he actually didn't. That is the focus point. And focusing on that, Kenshin has come to the conclusion that means there's some part of his heart that kind of unconsciously stopped him from actually killing him outright. That is the human heart that is still left within him. And Kenshin wants to save that. So I guess I can understand what he's saying. Basically he's saying that it's not, like, what he did, or it's not what would have happened, is the fact that what he could have done, but there's something in him that didn't let him do that. That something is the human heart that is still left within him. And Kenshin wants to make sure that he saves that human heart within him, eventually turning him back to the Aoshi that he was. So that's what he's saying. Which, okay, I can see that. I can understand what he's saying, and I can understand what Kenshin is trying to say. But whatever he does, like, even in the future, if, like, Kenshin is able to somehow convince Aoshi, and Aoshi also realizes his mistake and, does whatever, I don't think I'll ever be able to, like him, because when the whole thing started, when Aoshi was, like, introduced and everything, he was a pretty he's a pretty nice character. Like, obviously he was against us, he was on the opponent side, but I really liked him as a character, and and then now, after all of these things that have happened, even if he redeems himself, I don't know, I don't think I'll ever be able to like him like I did like him before. So that's the thing. But yeah, I can understand what Kenshin is trying to say, and I can understand what he's trying to focus on. But I guess at the same time, you could say that literally Kenshin's situation is also the same. You can argue that as well, because Kenshin was also like the Hitokiri Bato side, but there was a part of him, the human side of him, that he was able to bring back. So I guess you could kind of say that Kenshin and Aoshi are like the same type of person. Like, they are like going through, like, Kenshin went through the same thing that Aoshi is going through now. You could kind of say that, but I guess we don't really have enough information. Like, we do know Kenshin, a few things about Kenshin, what he went through and all that, but I don't think we have, like, a clear explanation or, like, a clear backstory of Kenshin. We did get a little bit of that in the whole Seijiro, like, that section when Kenshin was a kid, that part. But after that, what happened? How did he become a Hitokiri Bakusai? What pushed him to that, and what made him stop becoming a Hitokiri? Like, all of these things, I guess, hopefully in the future they kind of give us, like, a proper, I'm sure they will, proper Kenshin backstory. But so I cannot really say anything now, but I do feel like Kenshin probably relates, or Kenshin, seeing Aoshi's situation, probably thinks that, oh, this is just like how I was. So Kenshin can believe in the human part of him and he can believe that maybe I'll be able to stop him before he loses that. Right. Yeah, but anyway, but like one thing that really, I guess you could say, that really made me more, um made me dislike Aoshi more, is the fact that he even went against his, his, the people that he was, like his own team, his loved ones, the people that cared about him, people that he was affiliated with him, like Okina, not Okina. Wait, what was his name? Okina, right? Yeah. Um. Oh, wait, what was it? Omina. Wait a minute. Oh no, I'm mixing up the name. Was it Okina or was it Omina? Wait. Omina, I think. No. What? Oh no, it was Okina, right? Why am I? Oh yeah, Okina. Okay. I don't know where I got that from. Okay. So the whole thing with Okina, where he like almost killed him, and like the all the other stuff, the fact that he didn't even bat an eyelid when Shishio was like, oh, let me send some people to take out the Onyaban and all that. All those things. That is the part that really made me dislike him. And I'm like, come on, man. Like, what the hell? Like, really? Like, like if he just kept the whole vendetta against like Kenshin, the soul thing, I probably wouldn't have disliked him that much. But as soon as he crossed that line on that day, I was like, nah, man, this guy, I don't like him at all. Like, what the hell is this? Like, right. But anyways, I don't know. I don't think, even if he redeems himself by the end, I don't think I'll be able to ever like him as much as I did, especially because of the fact that he turned his back on the people that wanted to help him. That was like his own people. You know, the fact that he did that in itself is like a very, very wrong thing, and I just, I cannot. You know what? Anyways, just wait and watch. Let's see what happens, how this whole thing goes. And yeah, but I don't know. I don't think I'll be ever be able to like him anymore. Anyways, let's see. Yeah. Okay. Now that is that. What else? Like the more I'm looking at, like the whole Aoshi and the whole situation, the more he's reminding me of Sasuke, the whole thing, and I'm just like, what the hell is this? Like, it's just he is just like like in such a state that I just cannot even think of. Like, I feel like I probably don't like him even more than like the actual villains in this show, like Shishio, all the others. They at least have their own goal, and they're like like they at least have the basic, I guess you could say, um, what do you call it? Which I don't know. Maybe I'm speaking too soon, but they at least have the basic camaraderie that within themselves they're actually not really trying to backstab each other, except one person, I guess, which is, like that guy. Was it Usui or whatever? Yeah. Um, except him, he's ready to backstab anyone. But except him and maybe like a few others, I don't know who. Most of them are at least like they have this whole kind of a dignity within themselves. Like like they yeah. Again, like I said, maybe I'm speaking too soon. Like who knows. So in that sense, like they have a goal, they're against us completely. I can respect that, you know. But Aoshi's situation is just not sitting well with me at all, with all the stunts there that he has pulled. Okay, right. So yeah, that was the main thing in today's episode, where we had like Okina talk to Kenshin and tell him to kill Aoshi, but Kenshin said like, no, I still believe in the human heart that he has, that stopped from dealing a fatal damage to you. That part, which he probably doesn't even realize, but is there in his unconsciousness. Yeah, so I will try to salvage that and save that part of him. Okay. Yeah. Now another big thing in today's episode is, which I kind of misunderstood at the beginning, where they got the duel letter. I thought Sanosuke sent that duel letter to Saito to fight him or something. Turns out no, even Sanosuke got one. Like, I'm guessing every single one of them will get one individually, but turns out this is Shishio's doing. So as far as I could understood, so basically, is it? I don't know. Wait a minute. Let me check. Sanosuke gets that letter, and here we can see Shishio says, gather all the 10 swords here. However, before that, there's one plan I would like to propose. Hoji says this. Here we go. Shishio says, there's no plans or anything about a duel. If there's anything to determine, it would be the order of the fights. Yeah, so, wait. I'm okay, wait a minute. I'm a bit confused here. Is he talking about a duels between the Juppon Gatana and like Kenshin's group, or within themselves, like a little training tournament or something? I'm not 100% because the duel letters came to Saito and Sanosuke as well. At first, I thought it was Sanosuke who sent that duel letter to Saito to fight him or something. But then when Sanosuke also got one, I was like, wait, what? I was a bit confused. I was like, wait, wasn't it him who sent it to no? But then I guess it was them. So you know what? Let's wait for the next episode. I guess everything will be clear then. But I'm assuming Shishio's planning to do a tournament, which is kind of interesting. I don't know. I wasn't expecting that. But then we have Hoji who has some other plan. So I guess we'll have to see what he's trying to do. Yeah, let's wait and see. Okay, now other than these two big things, there were a few other things that happened. First and foremost, we got to see that nobody really died in the fire, or no civilians were hurt or died. They were injured, obviously. But there was a lot of casualties, especially amongst police officers, like 41 of them or something, and a lot of them are injured. So that's that. That old dude woke up, like that guy, right? And mainly because of Megumi, a lot of the people were able to survive. So yeah, that is that. Kaoru met Kenshin again. Megumi also met Kenshin after a while, and obviously Megumi is very happy after Kenshin acknowledges her, thanks her for helping out. Right. This is also the part where Sanosuke gets to know from Kaoru and Misao what happened. Basically, and they obviously would have gotten, killed there, but Anji came and stopped them. Stopped that guy. So this is where Sanosuke gets to know about Anji, and he's like, okay. So the first shock was obviously Sanosuke getting to know that Anji's in the opponent team, in the Juppon Katana. And here's the second shock where he realized, like, oh, so he's a bit different, So he has a lot of questions about Anji, So he's like, you know what, my fist will do the talking. I'll get to know that like that. So yeah, that is that. That is the other thing. Right, and also the fact that you could see that Misao was like, oh, we want to take vengeance, we cannot let him scot-free. And you could see throughout that whole section, she never utters Aoshi's name. She was calling him that person, Anohito, no, something like that he was saying. Yeah. So she was so mad, which obviously, you cannot blame her, especially after the fact that she literally almost killed Okina. But yeah, she was calling him not even by his name or anything like that. He was just calling him or that person, like that he was calling him. She was calling him. So yeah, this is the part where I was like, I really hope Misao doesn't start going on the same direction that what's his name? How she's going, the whole like, oh, I want to prove myself, that thing, like the whole vengeance path, like, it really did seem that way for a moment, that she was going to start walking like the vengeance path or something. But thankfully by the end of it, we could see, even though she was saying all of that stuff, when the actual moment came, when Okina was like, Kenshin, can you please kill him? When that moment came, like, it didn't matter whatever she said before that. That's the moment she realized, like, oh, I actually don't want this. And her whole heart stopped, like, she was like, as if she was like watching the whole scene in a slow motion. But when Kenshin rejected the idea and said that, oh, now she can be saved, that is when she felt relieved again. And she was like, oh, so I actually didn't, like, I was acting as if like I'm completely okay with it, but I actually wasn't. Which is when she realizes that, and she, like, starts crying. Yeah, so that's the other thing that happened. So yeah, these are the few things that happened today. There you go. That is it. Nothing else, I think, happened today. Nothing more. No more other important developments, you could say. But yeah, let's see. Let's wait and see. Next episode, which I think is the final episode of the season, will probably be them going back to Tokyo. I think that's what's going to happen, because like, what else will it be? Yeah. So let's see. Let's wait and see. And I'm guessing next episode we'll also probably get an idea of what Shisho's planning to do after this. And maybe what Kenshin and the others are going to do after this, all those stuff, because the battle still hasn't concluded. Battle's still ongoing. They just postponed it for a while. So yeah, there you go. Now it'll be kind of interesting if they are actually going to do this tournament style, like, like duel style, because I was genuinely not expecting that. But then again, now thinking about it, I guess it does make sense. Otherwise, how else would they fight? Like, it's not really a fight in that sense. Like, Shishio wants to deal with Kenshin once and for all. So I guess it makes sense to make it like a duel. But then again, Hoji has some other plans. So, yeah, I do wonder. Okay. Right, and there you go. That was today's episode. Right, and yeah, that is that. Now I'm going to end it here. I'm a bit, like, I have to end it a little bit quicker today. I'm a bit busy. But yeah, there wasn't really much thing to discuss today. This was just like the aftermath of the whole thing. So yeah, I discussed most of the stuff. Right, so there you go. Oh, another thing I forgot to mention. Joe, I do wonder what's going to happen with Joe, because he's just like chilling now on the rooftop, and he's like, oh, like, like, yeah, let me just go back to prison and I get a few free meals. So he's not really bothered at all. Like, yeah, he could have left any time, like, he's just chilling there. He's like, ah, let me just stay here for a while. So yeah, like, what's happening here? Has he left the Juppon Katana? Is he going to I have no idea. Like, and so it's not a Juppon Gatan anymore. It's nine swords now. He's literally chilling in the prison. I don't think he has any like, like, hurry to go back. He could have left easily. Like, he's just right. I don't know what the hell this guy is planning, but we'll see. Right. So there you go. That's the other thing that I kind of forgot to mention. Yeah, and that is it. I think that was it for today. Kenshin and Kaoru didn't really have that much conversation, you could say, but I guess that will be reserved for the next week's episode, which will be the final episode of the season. We'll probably end in that note. Like, we'll probably have them going back to Tokyo. Kenshin and Kaoru will have like a proper conversation and, all that stuff. Yeah, so there you go. So that is it, guys. I'll end it here. Thanks for watching. This was my reaction to Rurouni Kenshin, the Kyoto Disturbance, episode number 22. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to press the like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel, or you haven't subscribed. Comment down below anything you want to say, anything you want to let me know. I'll check them out. That is it, guys. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next week with the final episode of this season. Until then, goodbye and have a nice day.